2023 AP Microeconomics Perfect Competition FRQ. So in this first part, we're asked about this firm's total fixed cost. So the formula we know is variable cost plus fixed cost is equal to total cost. So fixed cost is equal to total cost minus variable cost. One thing we want to be careful of here is since we're given ATC and AVC values, we need to change these into just TC and VC values. And so because your average is just your total divided by your quantity, your total is just your average times your quantity. And so this is the formula for your variable cost and this for your total cost. So to calculate our fixed cost, we just take our quantity times our averages and subtract those values. 6 times our ATC of 21 minus 6 times our AVC of 9, and we get an answer of 72. Just note that you could also use any other quantities like 8 or 4, and you'd still arrive at the same answer of 72. For part B, because we know this firm is profit maximizing, we use the rule for quantity, MR is equal to MC. And so these curves intersect for a quantity of 6, and because our demand curve is our marginal revenue curve, our price is just $14. For part C, our profit is always our total revenue minus our total cost, and so our total revenue is 6 times 14, and our total cost is 6 times 21. So this leaves us at negative 42 as the profit. In part D, we're asked about long-run equilibrium, and we know that long-run equilibrium for perfectly competitive firms is 0 profit. Since this firm is making negative profit, it means that firms will leave the market because they're making negative profit, and that's going to shift the price up all the way until it intersects MC and ATC at the value of $20, which is right here. So I just want to explain this part right here. The market supply will shift left because firms are leaving the market, and so as you can see from a regular price and quantity graph, when supply shifts left, that just increases the price level from P0 to P1. For part E, we're told that the cross-price elasticity of demand between good X and good C is positive, and then given the long-run price change of good X, what will happen to the quantity demanded of good C? The formula for cross-price elasticity is shown here, the percent change in quantity of good A divided by the percent change in price of good B. X is B and C is A, and we're told that this is positive. We already know that X changed from 14 to 20, which means that this percent change is positive. And because this is greater than 0, that means that this must be positive as well. So we could describe this by saying that since the cross-price elasticity of demand is positive, these products must be substitutes. And since the percent change in price of good X is greater than 0, then the percent change in quantity of good C is greater than 0, so the quantity demanded of good C will increase. One way to think about why these products are substitutes is to think about the fact that if you had apples and oranges and the price of apples went up, well then the quantity demanded of oranges would go up because oranges are cheaper and they're a substitute. Like and follow for more.